Hey guys, it's me, Pilgrim Dave, and welcome to episode, I believe, 3 of Pilgrim Road to Glory. I know it might actually be episode 4. Actually, no, it is episode 4. I have to apologise for episode 3. It was a bit of a short one. I only had one game in it, and not really a lot else happened in it. I thought I'd done something else during the episode, but I can't seem to find the file. So either I did do something else and I can't find it, or I just didn't do anything else, and I thought I was longer than it actually was. Which is a bit of a shame. However, it's now Friday. I'm not sure exactly what the date is, but tomorrow FUT Champion starts, and I've been so busy doing other things that on both my main and my second account, I've completely forgotten to get entry for the FUT Champions. And also, so I thought, well, I need to do this. I need to get into it so I can try and play as many games as possible. I tried all 3 attempts yesterday on my main account, got to the final twice and lost both times. I mean, I'm not in the FUT Champion for this weekend in my main account, which means that if I can get through on this account, I can then have the whole weekend to go to 40 games and potentially get some really good prizes. However, I need to get into it. I've had 8 hours to get into to win 4 games in a row. I have 3 attempts. As you saw at the beginning, I have upgraded my team slightly. It wasn't planned. I was originally going to go and upgrade my left centre mid. However, Donna picked up an injury in the last episode. I mean, I didn't have a left forward. I was like, well, if I'm going to buy one, I may as well buy a good one. So I've gone for Carrasco, who cost me about 5k. Obviously, once Clivert used up all the game, I can then put Torres as my striker, and obviously gets a good link to Carrasco and whatever. But obviously for the moment that's how it's going to be. And I've got a little bit of money left over, but I'm going to need that to buy myself a right wing later on. And because I've now got a proper left wing, once I do get the right wing, obviously once Clivert's gone, I'm probably going to change my formation. Which means potentially changing the whole team, because I'm thinking of going for the 4-3-3, and I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do yet. But obviously, you'll probably find that out after this next game. Obviously, I'm going to be going into the weekend league, well, not weekend league, but the FUT daily knockout tournament. And obviously, I only have 1 game of Clivert to use, but obviously, I'll get some coins from it, and hopefully, I can then use that to upgrade the team. The team's okay at the moment. It's not amazing. It's not rubbish. However, I'm not too bad at FIFA. I just sort of it's probably the best FIFA I've been. It's probably the best I've been in FIFA for a long time. So hopefully we can use that to our advantage and advance into the weekend league and get some really good prizes. So we found an opponent for our first game. It's a very average French league team. Got a couple of decent players, decent pace and whatever. And this is where the live bit sort of ends for the moment, because I'm going to be focusing so much on trying to get through this. I don't really want to be commentating on it live because I don't focus as much on the game. So I'll be doing sort of a post-match commentary afterwards, and obviously showing all the key parts of what happened. So I'll see you guys after the game. So we instantly start playing some nice football, pass and move. We get Carrasco. Abadia then pass it back to Carrasco. Carrasco with a really nice finish into the bottom corner. 1-0 after 2 minutes. Things are looking good. Then they're going up. Yeah, things are going really well. We're going to get to the final. It could be amazing. We're going to win. We're going to go into the FUT Champions and do amazing. Then things take a bit of a turn for the worst. He gets the ball here. Remy then goes through my defence. I go for a challenge. I miss the ball completely. He gets a penalty and my man is sent off. So at this point I'm thinking, oh no, what have I done? I've basically already lost. And I completely missed the ball. He then obviously has a penalty which he converts nice and simply, which is a bit of a shame. I take a step to the left. I've done it the right way, but the step to the left means that I just can't get it. And he goes 1-0. Then things go from bad to worse. Just after kickoff, 12 minutes in, he gets. I have a chance. He counters away from it because I'm down to 10 men. It ended up being a 3v1. I tried to bring up my keeper to try and make a slide tackle. Missed the ball. He then just tipped it over me, and makes it 2-1 very simply with Coman. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, this could end up embarrassing for me. And things it's getting worse. He gets another chance. Long ball up front. Simple for him. Pump the ball up long. Goes for a chip ball, but my keeper saves it. But falls straight back to his attacker. And it's a nice easy finish for Remy. That's 3-1 at 20 minutes. I'm thinking, oh my god, please don't. Let's just try and recruit, you know. Try and recruit. Get to half time. Make some changes, whatever. And see what we can do from here. However, before that happens, I end up having a chance of my own. He gets Dundurna down the left hand side. Really good play here. Gets a really good ball in, and there's Carrasco with a header. Keeper saves it, but they fall back to Carrasco again, who then finishes off to make it 3-2. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, I'm still in the game, still a possibility. We can still do this. Get the half time, maybe make a few changes, whatever. I think they're going well. Then we get another chance for Carrasco. Carrasco's going on the left hand side again. Flicks past the defenders, looking not sure what I'm going to do here. I get a really good crossing position. I get the ball in, and there's Climate to finish it off, make it 3-0 before half time, and I've got 10 men. And I'm thinking, okay, this game, I can win it. I can win this game. I can definitely win this game. He is on the back foot. I've got him. I've got this guy. You get to half time, which is what I do. Make a few changes to my defence to solidify it off a bit again. I thought for a while I forgot it down to 10 men at one point. Because I just sort of forgot because I was playing some really nice football and just sort of forgot. But I do decide to bring on Radu for Thomas, and then obviously put Thomas at centre back or whatever, just to make it a bit stronger. Obviously, I put him there because he's like 6 foot, so obviously quite tall, which is beneficial for me. So at least I've actually got a decent centre back. Could have been better. I then decided also bring on Perez as a bit more defensive option, a bit more legs and whatever, and then we go straight into the second half. However, just after the second half, he pauses the game and decides to rage quit. I have no idea why. It was 3-0. I've done to 10 men. He clearly just thought, I don't want this guy to win, so I'm going to rage quit before he wins it, which is a bit of a shame. Cracker gets a 9.5. He was incredible. But what it means that I lose my Climate now because I only had one game left on him, which is a bit of a shame. So at this point, I need to sort of rejig my team a bit, and I'm not sure. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. So I was trying to figure out what sort of route to go down. So I ended up discarding him. I then decided to put Torres. So what I ended up doing is changing the formation to the 4-2-3-1, which is the formation I'm using on my main account, which obviously has 2 CDMs, a cam, right, left mid. I then also decided to sell my French league guys, Thomas the CDM and Carrasco my left mid, and end up going down the left. I end up buying Andrei Schürrle for the left hand side to actually link up with the Germans. I then buy Asensio for the cam spot to actually get a good link with Torres. They get Vasquez, the right mid from Real Madrid, to go on the right hand side, and I end up going with Montoya for the right back and Masaccio, the Argentinian centre back, and then going with Bruno at CDM to make sure I get a good link to Masaccio, so at least he has some good chemistry. And it's a decent looking side. I'm not overly happy with the right mid because he hasn't got a lot of pace. Obviously with this formation, I really want the guy with good pace, but there isn't really anybody good in the there isn't really any exceptional players in the right mid spot for the league, unfortunately. So once obviously I don't show it in this clip, I'm not overly sure why, but we go straight into the next game with the team that I have made. Now the opponent I come up against has a very average looking BPL side. I'm thinking, okay, this is a possibility to win this. Then for some reason Malagas decided to crash and not show any of the game clips. At half time I'm losing 2-0 down. It's not going particularly well. Decided to make some changes, try and see if I can make any changes, and whatever. However, it doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. End up losing the game. I think I end up losing 2-0. So I go straight into the next game against this again. Average looking BPL side, except for the fact he has Lone Hazard and Lone Petit. And those two players pretty much won him this game. The 38th minute here, it's been a very boring game. Not really a lot happening. Here's a corner, whips it in. He gets a really good header, and ends up going 1-0 up. We get to half time. I'm really struggling. I only have one shot. He's a 10 or whatever. He gets the ball here with Benteke. Pass it back to Gibbs. Gibbs puts an amazing ball in. Wilson hit the crossbar. My defender then doesn't clear it, and it falls straight. And then Benteke had a simple tap in. I'm not sure what my defender was doing. He just did. I asked him to clear it. He just didn't do anything and just ended up making it nice, easy, nice and easy. But okay. Then into the 90th minute. At this point, I already know I'm losing. And then Benteke again puts in an amazing header. What is this for a header? I don't know. Like, I was expecting Petit and Hazard to be my issue. Benteke was insane. Like, generally, this header was insane. Like, at this point, I knew I was lost anyway, so I wasn't really that bothered because I knew I was lost and whatever. I ended up losing the game 3-0. And at that point, I've only got, I think it's only like one more attempt left, and I'm thinking, oh my god, this is not good. This is not good. I'm worrying a bit. So I decided to change my team a bit. My right mid I wasn't happy with, so I decided to go in for Carlos Vela. I managed to get him for 1,100 coins, and then instantly put him into the team in place of Vasquez and lift him up on the transfer list. And I also then decided I wasn't overly impressed with the right hand side in general, so I decided to get rid of Montoya. And I was sort of umming and ahhing who I should go with, whether or not I should go with the Marcos or whether or not I should go with who was it? It was either the Marcos or Maragapa. I ended up going Maragapa because he's from Villarreal. It means he gets a good link with Masaccio. Obviously my centre back obviously I got a nice little sort of Villarreal core there. I ended up buying him for about 1,200 coins. There were a couple of them on the market, so I managed to get one with 7 contracts and good fitness and whatever. And he went straight into the team, replacing Montoya. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, the team looks decent. The team is looking good. But obviously, I need to apply a contract to Howard because he's out of contract or whatever, which is fine. And I go and do that. He's also lacking fitness. I end up putting a fitness card on it, which ended up completing one of my manager tasks, which I completely forgot about. And it's only when I put this on that it reminds me. So I ended up thinking, okay, well, maybe I should go open all the stuff from there because obviously that'll be some more coins, maybe a few more packs and whatever. So I go to the manager task. Once I eventually find it, which is obviously in the Foot Central, and I get a legend. No, I get a lone player, and the lone players are really nice options. I end up going with Bertang because he will basically for this. I end up using him for these 4 games or whatever, and he was insane. He ended up fitting really nicely into there. He ended up taking my right centre back spot, which is fine because I'm actually quite happy with that. Because obviously everybody else still get good links and whatever, and obviously he's slightly Howard's a bit better than Masaccio and whatever, which is all fine and dandy. Obviously I end up putting him, getting him onto the bench, so at least he'll get some fitness back and whatnot. And then end up going back to the man of the task to get collecting the rest of the rewards, which obviously is another pack, which is a loan pack. Which it's fine, but I don't really get anything good from it. I end up getting Diaz, who ended up actually becoming a very useful player. At this point, I thought, okay, well, we've already got Bender, so it doesn't really matter. I also get 100 coins, which is nice. Obviously, store it all in the club. Getting 150 coins for that one, 300 coins for that one, 150 coins for that one. So obviously, my coin balance has started to go up again, which is nice. And not only do I obviously do that, I end up finishing all 14 tasks. I mean, I end up getting a 7.5k pack, which is obviously nice. Obviously, hoping for something good from this. 3 rares. What can I get? What can I get? It's only a small spot, which is a bit of a shame. And then I end up getting West Brom's Neom. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, it's not bad. BPL right back. And getting some more BPL players. I'm thinking, okay, cool, I can sell these players for decent money. That's when I remembered that it was untradeable. It's a bit of a shame because none of them are players I would overly use, but even in a BPL team, because they're not that great. None I might use, but I doubt it because none of them are overly great. Which is a bit of a shame, but also I also get some good consumables that will be useful for me and whatnot. And then we decided to go straight into the next game with the team we've already got. It's been a fairly uneventful half again. It's 30 minutes in and whatever. And I've got the ball here with Bender. Lose the ball, but then I managed to get back again with Schürrle. Pass it to Asensio. Has a shot, but it's blocked. Come back to Bruno. Bruno does the defender. Nicely done there. Gets a shot away and ends up scoring a really nice goal there in the 40th minute. And I was okay. I was happy with Bruno. He was okay, but he was playing CDM, which wasn't ideal for him because he's not got the greatest defensive stats. But I mean, this goal is just beautiful. Right, nicely into the corner. Goalkeeper could do anything about it. I then 43 minutes in, it's almost half time, and I get the ball with the goalkeeper, pass it long, and then just doing some really nice passing here. And then they get the ball surprising where he was actually, but we end up doing another sort of few nice pass moves. Gets to Torres, and Torres slots it in to make it 2-0 just before half time. And I'm thinking, okay, this is going well. This is going well. This is maybe this is my chance to get to the final. And things are going well. I'm happy with how things are going. The team's playing well. Get to half time, it's 2-0 up. Decided to make a few changes because I've got some players are getting tired and whatever. So I decided to bring Radio on for Smeltzer, and I believe that's everything I do for the moment. And I go on into the next half. We have Carlos on the right hand side, passes it into Asensio, who then scores a really nice goal into the left hand corner. We're now 3-0 up in the 56th minute. And at this point, I'm going, beautiful stuff. We're into the next round. The team playing a lot better. There's definitely an improvement on Vasquez. My defence is a bit more happy now. With Boateng a bit more solid and whatever. Things are going well. And then moment just after I score the third goal, he decided to pause it, and we have a rage quit, which is always nice. It means I haven't got to play the rest of the game and worry about fitness or whatever. And obviously, because he rage quit, it meant my players that I played with obviously saved some fitness, which is always handy. And essentially gets a 10.0 rating there. Really, he's actually turned out for a really good hard in the game. He didn't really cost me a lot of money, which is always nice. And then we end up having to put a fitness card on Smeltzer because at this point he's completely dead and has like no fitness left or whatever. So I ended up using one of my gold fitness cards which I got from the packs. And I ended up putting another one on on Schürrle because again he's got no fitness whatsoever. And at this point I haven't got a lot of fitnesses left. And I don't really want to be using it on Bruno. So I thought, well, maybe I could use that. Maybe I could use the Perez there and it'll be fine. However, it does bring down the chemistry slightly, and I think, okay, well, I can probably work around this and work out how to get the chemistry up. So I decided to put Masachi back in at right centre back, and it brings me up to 898 chemistry. And I'm thinking, okay, is there any way I can do this? And then realised that I've got my manager, even though Spanish is from the Spanish 2 League. So I ended up going out and buying a Spanish League 1 manager league, socially, which will end up meaning that my team does become 100 chemistry. Into the next game we go. It's the 12th minute. We get a breakaway here with Donde. We then pass it back to Perez. Perez on the left hand side has a bit of space. Gets a decent shot away, but it's a simple save for the keeper. The defender ends up then passing it straight to Gansu. I don't know what he was doing there, but it was a nice simple finish for Gansu, who puts it in the bottom left hand corner. And so we're now 1-0 up, and I'm happy with how the game's going. Things are going well. I felt comfortable. Then just before half time, I get another chance here. Gansu had the ball, get very lucky there, pass it, nice free ball there to GS, and that is a quality finish for a centre defensive mid. Bear in mind he's 79 rated and a centre back. This is a really nice, smart finish into the bottom right hand corner, and I'm now 2-0 up just before time. We end up getting to half time, and just before I can do anything else, the guy then ends up rage quitting because he's had enough. He's struggling. He doesn't know what he's doing. We then go into the next game and come across this team, which is an insane team. I mean, it's not. He's got Aguero, he's got the Sterling, he's got 3 want-to-watch cards, and I'm thinking, okay, this is slightly worrying. I played a guy with a legend in the last game. We won the game 2-0. Hopefully this guy's the same and it can't know what he's doing. And then 18 minutes in, he gets a nice free ball there to Martial. Martial then gets the ball, spins, turns me there, and then putting into the ball into the bottom left-hand corner with a simple finish. And I was really annoyed with my defending him. I don't know what I was doing, and I ended up going down 1-0. He then gets a chance from a corner that I had. Very quick counter back, and then with Aguero, there's not a lot you can do. So I bring the goalkeeper out to try and cover it, chip the goalkeeper, 2-0 up, 27 minutes in, and I'm worried. I'm panicking right now. Got a nice team. I'm not sure what happened to the third goal, but we get to half time, it's 3-0 up. I'm struggling. The third goal for some reason the corrupted, whatever. Then I get a chance here with Carlos on the right hand side. I'm thinking, okay, I need to score one of these to have any chance. End up putting the ball in. It's a nice header from I think it was my centre mid. 3-1. Okay, got a chance. 10 minutes to go. Maybe there's still a chance. And then he ended up getting the ball here with Aguero again. Aguero's through on goal. Simple for him. and then just end up slotting the ball into the bottom corner 4-1, and that's over, and that's my foot champion dream over. And at this point, I ended up just falling apart. I was throwing myself in, the defending was just awful, and then getting a chance here with Ben Arthur, who ended up putting a really good shot into the corner. But this goal only came out because I was just done. I'd had enough. I'd had enough. I couldn't do anything else. Ended up losing the game 5-1. Very disappointed in myself there. I felt like it was actually a really good game in terms of like how we were both playing. And I just feel like if I had a slightly better team and whatever, I could have maybe challenged him more, because it was a close game in terms of stats and whatever. But his goalkeeper just made some incredible saves, and I just couldn't do anything about it. So we ended up losing in the semi-final, which is a bit of a shame. Means I'm not going to be in the FUT Champions on either my main or my second account, which is a bit of a shame. Maybe I'll just be doing some seasons and grinding out the season potentially. But that's going to be where I end up pretty much end this video. I've got a few. I end up looking at my transfer list one more time because I've got a few things that are sold. But apart from that, that's where I'm going to. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you leave a like down below, that'd be amazing. And if you want more great content like this, subscribe to me, that'd be great. And from me, goodbye.